Hey, what's up guys? So recently I saw a video where Donovan Rice dropped in with his feet crossed. And it's not the typical way you would normally drop in with your feet crossed. Usually if you do that, you would take your front foot, put it on the tail, put your back foot crossed over your front leg onto the top part of the skateboard, and then drop in and just kind of stand there and maybe possibly hop back into place, but maybe not. What he did instead is he dropped in with his back foot just turned the opposite direction on the tail still. So, normally your foot's on the tail to begin with, but this time he put his foot on the tail, but literally put it the opposite direction he would normally have it, and then took his front leg and crossed it over the other leg and put it towards the top of the board. What he did when he dropped in is, as he dropped in, as his wheels made contact, he swiveled around and went back to his normal stance. It's very confusing to look at. I actually didn't really understand it at first. I had to kind of rewind it several times, and then even then didn't make sense. So I actually recorded it. When I recorded it, I was able to slow it down and really, try to comprehend what was going on. I thought it was pretty awesome. You've been skating for a long time. You kind of just get to the point where you think you've seen it all. And this was such a subtle change, that really, really stoked me out. So I thought I'd try and find a way to do a trick with this. I immediately went out and learned what he did, but it was enough to make me think, man, I could definitely do a trick with this weird drop in. And I thought about it. The only thing I could come up with that made any sense at all was to actually do a kickflip into a backtail and land in that same position that Donovan Rice did. I really don't know who was the first person to do this. I'm sure somebody's done it, the drop in, without a doubt, before Donovan. I've just never seen it. A lot of times when you have these kind of obscure tricks, it's kind of hard to say who did it first. But it was definitely Donovan Rice. That was the first one I saw do it. I'm sure there's probably plenty of other people have done this. I just took that little drop in, kind of cool little add-on that he did with the crossfoot, and turned into a whole new trick. And that was my whole purpose, what I was trying to do, just see if I can just kind of add on to it and create something totally new. For all I know, there's probably some kid in Japan or some dude in Australia or Brazil or who knows where that's probably done a kickflip to whatever this thing is. But, who knows, right? Honestly, it's kind of impossible to know. I'm not a professional skateboarder. There's no way for me to call up a photographer and be like, yo, did the homeboy did like so-and-so do this trick? I don't know, but I've never seen it. So I'm calling it MBD until someone tells me different, but not that really means much of anything anyway. To me, it was just a neat thing to try to see if I could do it. It was hard as hell. So you get to see the journey. There's a lot of talking here. If you kept watching to this point, then rad. Maybe you fast forward through my bullshit, and then now you're just going to watch the trick. Either which way, it's the same thing. And definitely very, very difficult trick to do what I did. I literally kickflip into a backtail, land on my back foot pretty much backwards. I couldn't get it all the way backwards. The times I got it always backwards, it just made me slam. But I got about 3/4 the way backwards. And then I put my front foot on, crossed over my back leg totally backwards, and then dropped in as that, swiveling my legs as I dropped in, just like Donovan Rice. So here it is. Check it out. See what you think. This is all the different attempts, fast forwarded, hopefully, in some sort of process that makes sense. And, at the end, I have several lands, so you can see actually what I did. All right. Thanks. Later. I can't do it. trying so hard. I mean, it sucks, but I stayed on. Toe. Pretty good this time. Turn my hand. Okay, I'm good. All right.